Namaste friends. Uh, Welcome to PSSM Austria to the PMC channel. My name is Satya Hugo from Austria. Last 9 weeks, 8 weeks, we are having alternative day, twice in a week. We are having wisdom, 18 principles, guiding principles given by Patriji. Different spoken by different masters from different countries. Today is the ninth principle. Before going to that, let us briefly I will share about these eight guiding principles. First guiding principles is meditation in the right way. That is the Anapanasati meditation and breath awareness meditation. Then second principle, write spiritual books. Only we can gain the knowledge through lot of knowledge through spiritual books, write spiritual books. Third principle, exchange meditational experiences with everyone who is interested. That was the third principle. Fourth principle, spend much time every day in silence. Worldly gossip is absolutely forbidden. The fifth principle is utilize full moon days for intensive meditation. The sixth principle is utilize pyramid energy for meditation as much as possible. Seventh principle, give up psychological dependence on medicines. Only meditational energy heals. The eighth principle, be vegetarian. Eat according to need, only need. Then today is the ninth principle, spend much time in pure nature. This is the today is the master from UK, Master SreeLakshmi is from UK. She is sharing her wisdom and experiences and how the nature, how to spend with nature. How much time, how to, then she is sharing her wisdom today on our platform. And before that, she sharing her wisdom. Let me speak about her a few words. Master SreeLakshmi is a pyramid master from UK. She is in this meditation path since 2008. She takes sessions internationally. Her teachings are practical based on her learnings from her life, experiences, and from various masters. She takes sessions for women and children. Her vision and mission is to help everyone to transform into vegetarian, meditator, and empower them to become masters. So, Master SreeLakshmi, please welcome to this platform, PMC Austria. Please share your wisdom with us and your experiences. Please, thank you so much. Please, Master SreeLakshmi. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Satyaka, for welcoming me to this wonderful PSSM Austria platform. For giving me this wonderful opportunity to share this valuable wisdom which Patriji has given to all of 18 guiding principles of PSSM. So first, let me thank our Guru Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji, who introduced to all of us about this wonderful meditation. So friends, today's principle, ninth principle, spending time in pure nature, like forests, meadows, river banks, and mountains. So Patriji emphasizes everyone to spend time in nature. Like we should have regular river baths, and we should go to trekking, and we should have a hike in mountains, and also we should meditate with group on full moon days and new moon days in nature. So Patriji used to take everyone like on every full moon day to for trekking and helping everyone to connect with Mother Nature, because group consciousness is very, very important, my dear friends. We all know that we are part of Mother Nature. We are one with nature. This body is made up of Mother Nature, these 5 elements. So whenever we spend more time in nature, especially we are not only this physical body, right? So especially our emotional body, mental body will get cleansed. So by spending time in Mother Nature, so all these other bodies, emotional body, mental body, our energy body, they get cleansed, they get recharged, they get rejuvenated by spending time with Mother Nature, with Mother Earth. So being in nature and going to forest, going to woods, or having bath in lakes and spending time in deserts where people are very, very less. So where there is less thought pollution. As we have dust pollution, we also have thought pollution, my dear friends. So we get affected by other people's thoughts and emotions if we are not aware. So whenever we have time, we should go and spend time in nature. We should have this earthing process. Earthing means being in direct contact with Mother Earth. So the contact here is of a physical connection between these electrical frequencies of our human body and also electrical frequencies of the Mother Earth. So we have all heard of how simply being in the sun, so we get vitamin D, right? In a similar manner, Earth too is a great source of subtler energy in the form of electrons, my dear friends. So by simply being in touch with Mother Nature with our bare feet, or without having any shoes. So whenever we spend time in Mother Nature with our bare feet, so this electron get passed into our body. So whenever our body absorbs this enough electrons, it maintains same electrical potential as Mother Earth. This is called grounding process. So we get tuned with the Mother Earth natural frequencies, that earth frequencies. So whenever you have time, you should just go and spend in your garden or your lawn or your nearby parks. So without wearing any shoes, or without wearing any shoes, just with your bare feet or bare foot, just have this grounding process. Connect with Mother Earth and take her energies. Okay. So every Sunday we used to meet in the botanical gardens when I'm in UK. So where we used to connect as a group consciousness, and we used to connect with Mother Earth. We used to do this grounding process, and we used to carry those energies the whole week. So until we meet the next time in the park, so everyone used to express, we feel very light. Whenever we do this grounding process, we feel very light in our body. Previously, we used to have very previously our head used to be very heavy. We used to have very dense thoughts. Now, after coming into this garden, after having this group meditation, we used to feel very light in our bodies. So Mother Earth is very healing, my dear friends. Okay. And do one thing in the Thousand Seeds of Joy book, Ma Saraswati and Ma Lakshmi, they have mentioned that. So grounding is very, very important to activate not only our Muladhara chakra, Swadhisthana chakra, especially the Manipuraka chakra. So Manipuraka chakra is very, very important because Manipuraka chakra is all about our ego self. So we should have the right self-importance. But when we are misguided, or when we are disconnected with our own self, when we are disconnected with our guru, or whenever we are disconnected with our body, so we feel that misalignment. So whenever we spend, so we should be very careful of our Manipuraka chakra, that is called solar plexus chakra. So here Ma Saraswati, she has given a beautiful insight or point. She's asking everyone, so just go to the park, or maybe to the forest. So turn front side of your body towards the earth. Okay, your navel should touch the Mother Earth. So whenever, see, the children navel chakra will touch whenever we were children, like babies. We used to put our body towards the Mother Earth, right? So that's why children used to be very godly, because their Manipur, all the chakras are very active and also very grounded. So as we have coming into the adulthood stage, so we have accumulated so many thoughts from our society, parents, and our ego self got developed. So this ego self is it's very crucial to maintain right ego. So whenever we fall into this trap, so our ego drives our life. So balancing this Manipuraka chakra or the solar plexus chakra is very, very important. And also through laughing therapy. So whenever we have any problem in our life, we should be in that neutral state. We should not go into the sad state. So laughing is a beautiful energy which helps us to neutralize those emotions. So whenever you have any problem or whenever you have any difficult thought or silly thought, just smile at the thought or just laugh at the thought. You come back to your neutral state, or else the simple thought will will make us to go into the chain of thoughts or the loop of thoughts. So will these thoughts will will separate us from our heart chakra. So heart is the seat of the divine self, my dear friends. So whenever we are aligned with this joy, with this laughter, so we are connected with our heart. We disconnect from our head. Most of the time we live in the mind, right? So whenever we live in the mind, we are not grounded. So we should live in our body. So our body is teaching us so much. Our body is speaking to us in the form of signals, in the form of pain, in the form of sensations, but we are not aware. So whenever we laugh at our problems, or whenever we laugh at our thoughts, and whenever we are grounded, whenever we are connected with this, with our soul or with our Mother Earth, so we always live in the joy, peace, love, compassion. So we will have a lot of compassion on ourselves. Most of the time, we won't have compassion on ourselves. Most of the time, we'll have a lot of compassion towards other people, towards their suffering, but we give a lot of suffering to ourselves through our thoughts, through our emotions, through our assumptions, and through our lack of understanding. We give a lot of suffering to ourselves, my dear friends. But what we have to do is we should have a lot of compassion towards ourselves. If you are going through toughest phase in your life, so start being compassionate with your own self. So you got disconnected from yourself. That's why you're suffering. So whenever you have that compassion, so you treat yourself very kind, in the warm, in the warmer way, or the kindest way. So you will have a lot of understanding about yourself. So in this process, we learn so many things, so many life lessons like patience, connection, harmony, being harmony with ourselves, with our mind, with our body, with ourselves. We get a lot of clarity whenever we live in the heart. Whenever whenever we are disconnected from the heart, we have a lot of confusion, turbulence, my dear friends. Especially 2025 is a lot of cleansing time. Mother Earth is going through a lot of cleansing. We all know that, right? So many earthquakes are happening around the world, and we can expect so many earthquakes, mostly in the Europe region or in the American region, because many people are saying, because Earth is now cleansing herself. So it is healing for everyone. That's why this kind of healing sessions will help Mother Earth to the will help Mother Earth to be in that alignment, my dear friends. It will help Mother Earth in her healing, in her healing phase. So everyone is going through a lot of emotional cleansing during this time. So please be centered, please have grounding. So don't meditate, don't meditate for so many hours. Along with meditation, as Patriji has given middle path, a lot of formulas to all of us. Whenever we spend most of the time in just being at our home, just doing meditation, not going out, not spending time in Mother Nature, or having that cleansing bath in the rivers. So most we are not healing our lower chakras. So whenever our lower chakras are blocked, whenever our higher chakras are activated and lower chakras are blocked, there comes a lot of turbulence. So purification of these chakras will happen, especially in the mental body, emotional body. They are playing a key role during this cleansing process. So it's very, very important to spend time with Mother Nature. Especially, I have gone through this emotional cleansing phase from past 2 to 3 months. Okay, now I'm in India. So masters have rightly guided me to India in the right time. So I have went to spiritual trip with my parents. I have visited Ujjaini, Mahakali temple, Somnath. I have a lot of river baths in Triveni Sangamam, and I got energized by spending time in nature, in the oceans, in the near the river, seas, and also my parents where they're living now. This place is filled with a lot of trees, especially the Devata Vrukshas, what we call like Bilwa tree, Peepal tree, Banyan tree, like we call Marichettu. So where all the yogis, rishis used to meditate under this banyan tree, Gautama Buddha, everyone. So this place where I'm living now is filled with a lot of trees, especially this kind of bilva. Bilva is, we know, right, bilva is a tree with filled with the Shiva consciousness. So amla tree. So we should work in alignment with Mother Nature and Mother Earth. That's why Patriji has emphasized everyone. He has made this must what you call must to do task, or it's a must principle, right? Everyone should follow 18 guiding principles of PSSM. Okay, so whenever we are aligned, masters will work through us. We will become divine instruments in the hands of the divine, my dear friends. We start to radiate joy and happiness. We become fearless. Fear is all about the Muladhara chakra. If you want to do anything, somewhere or the other, we'll have this fear. So we become fearless. The more we live in our soul state, the more all our chakras are balanced. So spend time in Mother Nature, especially the group meditations. As I said, Patriji used to take everyone to forest, to trekking. So as a group, they used to meditate. They used to get recharge. They used to have that what they used to enjoy in the waterfalls. If you have any options, so please plan as a group to go to this for hiking, trekking, river baths, and do meditations. So silence your mind, silence your thoughts. Stillness of the mind is meditation, right? Especially when we meditate in the Mother Nature, we establish the divine connection between ourselves and the nature. So we receive a lot of inspirations, as I said now. Okay, so yeah, this is all about the Mother Nature and spending time with Mother Earth. And also one more point is our awareness increases whenever we do a lot of meditation in the nature. So we become more aware of what we are speaking. We'll have the right speech, right self-talk. So Patriji also emphasized on the right speech, right self-talk. So practicing silence on these new moon days, full moon days, and having a great time with Mother Nature will help us to have a lot of awareness on our thoughts, and also on speech, Vakshetra. So we should have the right speech. Most of the time, there is a lot of mental chatter going on in our head. Even though now you are listening to me, but still, I think there must be going some internal conversation or internal mental chatter or analysis or some conversation happening. So it is the mind tricks, my dear friends. Mind always wants. It is chanchala. Chanchala means so it's always want to distract us. So whenever we are aware, even though you are listening, you'll become more aware of your mental chatter, more aware of what kind of speech is coming from my mouth. Okay. So most of the time we talk to ourselves consciously or unconsciously. As we are unconscious, as we are not aware of ourselves, we are repeating the same tape recorder, the same CD again and again. And it is happening on the autopilot mode, my dear friends, and it is impacting our life like anything. So, and also one more point is whenever we spend time with the Mother Nature, we can also take crystals with us. Crystals are the like enlightened beings in the mineral kingdom, right? So, like whenever we have any crystals, these crystals will also help us to align with the vibrational frequency of the Mother Earth, as they have come from the Mother Earth. So, there are so many crystals, quartz crystals, and also garnet for grounding. So you can just search in the Google which type of crystals are best for grounding or best for meditation. Especially amethyst is best for connecting with the higher masters or higher beings. And moonstone is best for sacral chakra. So whenever you want to balance your second chakra, so spend more time in water. So water energy is very, very best. You can have swimming, or you can just have spend time in water for 1 hour or half an hour. So it gives a lot of physical, emotional, mental cleansing, my dear friends, and also it will give you a lot of spiritual energy. Okay. So carry crystals with us whenever you are going outside, because crystals help us in grounding, in connection, and also they have a lot of spiritual meaning and purpose. You can just wear it as a jewelry, or you can just buy some tumble stones, or you can fix the crystals to your pyramids also. So they are the energy amplifiers. So pyramids along with crystals amplify the energy, amplify the space, that energy space. Or also you can hold the crystal in your hand and you can program that crystal. Okay. or you can put the crystal in the water and you can drink that water. But not all the crystals are like water friendly. So please check before you do this. Okay. And also one more thing is, before going to the bed, just let go all the activities or the events of the day and forgive everyone. Release all the worries, tension, fears about the money, about the career, about your health, physical health or mental health. Send all experiences to the light, and always, before going to sleep, always be in connection with the higher beings. Okay. So then go to sleep. Just set some positive intention or the right intention before going to the bed and go to sleep peacefully, my dear friends. So forgiveness is a really, really very healing. Okay. And also hug the trees. So hugging the trees is the best medicine you can give to yourself. So as Patriji said, don't depend on medicines. So instead of medicines, you can take the help of Mother Nature. Whenever you feel like there is a lot of heaviness in your heart, just go and hug the trees. It will heal you like anything, my dear friends. Okay. So in especially in these days, we have to not only focus on our physical health. So for physical health, there are so many options. Okay. But for mental health, there are very less options, my dear friends. So mental health, we don't have any medicines for mental health. And everyone will give so many tools and techniques we can't implement. When we are mentally ill, we can't follow all those techniques, right? But mental health and emotional health can be regularly maintained through meditation and through spending time with these nature energies, my dear friends. So they reduce a lot of stress, anxieties, and they help in improving your mood. Okay. And hugging trees. And one more thing is like, yeah, hugging the trees and grounding, river bathing. So these are all very, very important going for trekking. So if you have anything regarding this, you can ask any questions. So yeah, thanks to Patriji for making this as one of the must follow principle of PSSM. Thank you so much. You are muted, Akka.
Thank you so much, Master SreeLakshmi. That was very, very informative information, a lot of information for us, how to do, how to spend with nature. Thank you so much. Really, really, it's very true. But physical health, we have many things. We have medicines, we have bicycles, we can go here and there, and but mental health really, it is very important. Spending much time in the nature. You explained how you are doing, you explained how it is helping us, and then that trekking is very, very important, and in the green nature and the hugging trees also important, and then grounding process happens when we are spending in the nature. Grounding process and earthing process, the mother earth, how I don't know how, if the people they are mentioning mother earth or not. We are all children for her. So that's why she gives everything for us. When we are spending in the nature, when we are earthing, we will get a lot of benefits. At the same time, lot of compassion. We can compassion to ourselves. Lot of compassion will get, and also ego self, right? Ego self is all things can develop ourselves with the nature. So many things we can develop ourselves through the nature. Very, very thank you so much, SreeLakshmi, Master SreeLakshmi. And this was the fantastic, wonderful wisdom. And then especially today, I would like to say thanks to all masters, all 9 masters, 9 principles which have spoken the all 9 weeks. That is a deepest gratitude sending for them. And also the Sarada Madam made flyers for this platform. nice flyers. There are great work she has done. And also my husband background work is doing. He's helping. Also many thanks to him, sending gratitude, and all especially now Patri sir. So my deepest gratitude, Patri sir, to all the things, all principles given by him, how to lead your life, easy life. This is not difficult. It is really, I'm sending again deepest gratitude to all of you, to Patri sir, my pranam, and thank you so much again, all masters.